Have you ever thought about skipping dinner to lose weight? Maybe you've heard it's a quick fix, or maybe you're just too busy to cook. It sounds simple enough, right? But what really happens to your body if you skip dinner every single night for a month? Is it a healthy shortcut to your goals, or a dangerous path you shouldn't take? Today, we're going to dive deep into this topic. We'll explore everything from the potential short-term benefits to the serious long-term consequences. Trust me, the answer is a lot more complex than you might think. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what skipping dinner for 30 days actually does to you, and you'll know how to make smarter choices for your health. Let's get started. First, let's talk about why dinner is even a thing. Traditionally, dinner is the last major meal of the day, meant to replenish our energy stores after a long day of work or activity. It provides the nutrients our bodies need for overnight repair and recovery. Think about it. Your body is about to go into a long fasting period while you sleep. Dinner is the fuel that keeps your engine running smoothly during that time. It's not just about filling your stomach. It's a crucial part of our daily nutritional cycle, supporting everything from muscle repair to brain function. Culturally, it's also a time for family and friends to connect, unwind, and share their day. So, dinner plays both a biological and a social role in our lives. Skipping it isn't just about missing food. It's about disrupting a fundamental part of our daily rhythm. So, you decide to try it. You skip dinner for 30 days straight. What happens first? In the first few days, you'll probably feel hungry, maybe a little irritable or hangry in the evenings. Your body is used to getting food at that time, and it's sending strong signals to your brain saying, "Hey, where's my fuel?" You might also notice a drop on the scale. This is exciting, right? But hold on, a lot of this initial weight loss is likely water weight, not fat. When you restrict calories, your body first uses up its stored glycogen. And for every gram of glycogen, your body holds on to about 3 to 4 grams of water. So as you burn through that glycogen, you're also shedding a lot of water. This initial drop can be very motivating, but it's important to understand what's really happening. Now let's talk about these so-called advantages. The biggest one people chase is, of course, weight loss. By cutting out an entire meal, you're creating a significant calorie deficit, which is the basic principle of losing weight. If you normally eat a 600-calorie dinner, skipping it means you're cutting 18,000 calories over a month. That will certainly lead to weight loss. Some people also report improved sleep. This can happen if you used to eat heavy, greasy dinners late at night, which can cause indigestion and disrupt sleep. By skipping dinner, your digestive system gets a rest, potentially leading to a more peaceful night. Another potential benefit is improved insulin sensitivity. Giving your body a longer fasting window overnight can help regulate blood sugar levels, which is a good thing for metabolic health. But here's the big question. Are these benefits sustainable? And do they outweigh the risks? Let's flip the coin and look at the disadvantages, because there are plenty. The most immediate one is nutritional deficiency. Dinner is a prime opportunity to get in essential vitamins, minerals, protein, and fiber. Are you getting enough of these nutrients from just breakfast and lunch? Probably not. Over 30 days. This can lead to deficiencies that cause fatigue, a weakened immune system, and even hair loss. You might find yourself getting sick more often or just feeling constantly drained. Another major issue is the risk of overeating at other meals. If you're starving by the time breakfast rolls around, you're much more likely to make poor food choices and eat way more than you normally would. This can completely negate the calorie deficit you created by skipping dinner, and it can lead to a cycle of restriction and binging, which is terrible for both your physical and mental health. As the days turn into weeks, more serious problems can emerge. One of the biggest concerns is muscle loss. When your body is in a prolonged calorie deficit and not getting enough protein, especially before the long overnight fast, it can start breaking down muscle tissue for energy. You might be losing weight on the scale, but you're losing valuable, metabolism-boosting muscle mass, not just fat. This is the opposite of what you want for long-term health and a toned physique. Your metabolism might actually slow down as your body adapts to the lower calorie intake, trying to conserve energy. This makes it harder to lose weight in the long run and easier to regain it once you start eating dinner again. Think of it as your body going into survival mode. It doesn't know you're intentionally skipping a meal. It just thinks food is scarce, so it slows everything down to survive. Furthermore, skipping dinner for a month can seriously mess with your hormones and your mental state. Your cortisol levels, the stress hormone, can rise due to the prolonged fasting and hunger. This can lead to increased anxiety, mood swings, and trouble sleeping, ironically undoing any potential sleep benefits you might have experienced initially. Socially, it can be isolating. Imagine constantly turning down dinner invitations from friends or sitting there with just a glass of water while your family eats. It takes a toll on your relationships and your overall enjoyment of life. Food is not just fuel, it's a source of pleasure and connection. Stripping that away can have a significant negative impact on your mental well-being. If you already have a history of disordered eating, this kind of extreme restriction can be a dangerous trigger. It's crucial to be mindful of the psychological impact. So, after 30 days, what's the verdict? You've likely lost some weight, but a good portion of that might be muscle and water. You might be feeling tired, nutrient deficient, and socially isolated. Your metabolism may have slowed down, setting you up for future weight regain. Is this really the picture of health you were aiming for? The temporary benefits are almost always overshadowed by the long-term negative consequences. Skipping dinner is not a sustainable or healthy strategy for weight loss or improved health. It's a short-term fix with long-term problems. The rebound effect is real. When you finally go back to eating 3 meals a day, your slower metabolism and intense cravings can lead to rapid weight gain, often leaving you heavier than when you started. It's a frustrating and demotivating cycle. So what's the solution? If your goal is weight loss or better health, there are much smarter and more sustainable ways to achieve it. Instead of skipping dinner, focus on what you're eating for dinner. Opt for a lighter, balanced meal. A good template is a plate with a source of lean protein like chicken or fish, plenty of no-starchy vegetables for fiber and nutrients, and a small portion of complex carbohydrates like quinoa or sweet potato. This will keep you full and satisfied without feeling heavy or bloated. The timing matters too. Try to eat your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. This gives your body ample time to digest, preventing issues like acid reflux and ensuring you get a good night's sleep. The key isn't restriction. It's about making smarter choices. In conclusion, skipping dinner for 30 days is a journey I wouldn't recommend. While the initial weight loss might seem tempting, the potential for muscle loss, nutrient deficiencies, a slowed metabolism, and a negative impact on your mental health just isn't worth it. True, lasting health comes from building sustainable habits, not from extreme measures. Focus on balanced meals, listen to your body's hunger cues, and find a healthy eating pattern that you can stick with for the long haul. Your body is an incredible machine. Give it the consistent, quality fuel it deserves. Don't punish it by starving it. If you're struggling with your relationship with food or your body image, please consider talking to a healthcare professional or a registered dietitian. They can provide personalized guidance and support to help you reach your goals in a safe and healthy way. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a clear picture of what skipping dinner really entails. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more evidence-based health and wellness content. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever tried skipping dinner? What was your experience? Let's have a conversation. Stay healthy, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.